Hello everyone, you are all welcome to lecture number 751, and today's topic is the medicinal importance of Withania, and in Indian language it is called Ashwagandha. This plant, Ashwagandha, is also known as winter cherry plant, and this is a very popular and important plant in India subcontinent and especially in India. And this Ashwagandha, Withania somnifera, is having lot of medicinal importance, and actually the word Withania somnifera is Latin, and the meaning is the sleep induce, and they were using in Europe and other part of the world some thousands of years before for sleep induce and for sedative purpose. And in India it is called Ashwagandha, and Ashwagandha word is derived from Sanskrit, and it is the combination of two Sanskrit words. One is Ashwa. Ashwa means horse, Gandha means smell. So Ashwagandha means the horse-like smell. And in Ayurvedic system of medicine in India, it is mentioned its use since last 3000 years, and its root is used, and the root gives horse-like smell. That's why in Sanskrit they have given the name Ashwagandha. And this plant is 3 feet in height. It is a herb, and in 6 months time it is ready, and it is harvested from January to March within that period. And once the leaf or fruit is ripe, aerial part, and that is the indication that now the root is matured, because it is the root which is used for medicinal purpose. And this Ashwagandha root contains two main secondary metabolites. One is alkaloid, and those alkaloids are propane alkaloids, means where methyl group is attached to nitrogen with pyridine 6-member and 5-member ring, piperidine ring. And the second is lactone steroids, means cyclopentano phenethylene nucleus. And these two secondary metabolites, one is alkaloid and second one is steroids, is making it very powerful drug. And first thing, that it is a very good sedative. Second, it is very good laxative, and it can control anxiety. It is very much helpful to your general health, weakness, even to your so for this Withania somnifera root drugs, a lot of research publications are coming, and of course it is not seminar lecture, so I am not going to discuss much in detail about the differences, but I have gone through a lot of research papers recently, and now they are mentioning that it is a very good drug for your dementia and Alzheimer's, and it is inducing the memory loss. So a lot of papers recently are coming on that. And in India and Indian subcontinent, Ashwagandha is the part of lot of preparation which are helping in the case of infertility, in the case of sperm count, and also where there is problem of some sex hormone, it is substituted, and because of the presence of steroid. So because of these steroids I have already given here, you see the medicinal importance of Withania, and which is known as Ashwagandha in Indian language, and its botanical name is Withania somnifera, It belongs to family Solanaceae, and it is also called winter cherry. So first I have given the alkaloids. These are all alkaloids. They are present the main alkaloid, that is your tropine, where the same methyl group is linked to nitrogen, and this tropine, where at 1, 2, 3, carbon 3 is having this side chain, and that's why it is also known as 3 alpha triglycoterpene. And this tropine is the main constituent of alkaloid, and rest of the alkaloids are heterocyclic compounds, and they are first is isoplagarine, and then ampherine, then third one is anahygrine and methoxamine, and then hygrine. These are hygrine and cuscohygrine. They are all very, very effective alkaloids, and as a sedative, to enhance the sleep, to control the anxiety, and lot of pharmacological and biological importance are there. Actually, in India, ashwagandha is used in most of the preparations. For most of the things, ashwagandha is there in the preparation. And then the steroidal nucleus, they are these two steroids. One is called vithanolidine, and second one is called vithaferine. So vithanolidine and vithaferine, both are, they are actually lactone, and keto group is there. Lactone and keto functional groups are there, and these are known as lactone steroids. And these lactone steroids are responsible of giving and substituting it where there is problem of sex hormone, and that is called testosterone or progesterone, because these are going to replace, and those people who are suffering from sexual problem or infertility, or their sperm is thin or sperm count is less, this ashwagandha is playing very important role. And also ashwagandha is playing very important role once some people are having some problem of dementia, memory loss, Alzheimer's, sleep disorder, anxiety, and those are controlled by these alkaloids. So it is having two, very important secondary metabolite. One secondary metabolite belongs to alkaloidal part, that is tropine, where nitrogen is the part of piperine. That is also nucleus. That is also is piperine, where nitrogen is the part of 6-member ring, and where the nitrogen is the part of here. It is the combination of piperine and piperidine. Means where nitrogen is the part of 6-member carbon ring, and here nitrogen is the part of 5-member carbon ring, and where methyl group is there. So this anahygrine, hygrine, they also play very important role for controlling your brain function and improving memory and sleep, controlling anxiety, and lot of brain or neuro disorder. So this ashwagandha and Withenia somnifera is very, very important from medicinal point of view. So Withania, that is ashwagandha root drug, is very, very popular in India and in Indian subcontinent because of the presence of two very important phytochemicals, secondary metabolite. They are alkaloids, and those alkaloids are mainly tropine and lactone steroids. And these two, alkaloid and steroids, are very powerful bioactive phytochemicals. Number one, botanical name is Withenia somnifera, and it belongs to family Solanaceae. Number one, Withania. In Indian language, it is called Ashwagandha. Is a small woody shrub or herb that grows usually about 2 feet in height, and it is naturally found in the area ranging from Africa, Mediterranean, East Asia, and mainly in India. Number two, for medicinal purpose, the tuberous roots are used. Actually, I have already given all detail, all this thing that the root is used and it is in the form of tuber. So once the red cherry and leaf is dried, it means their root is matured. Then they cultivate it and remove the root and cut it in small pieces, dry in shade, and use it in the form of powder as a drug. And the harvesting of the plant ashwagandha, it starts from January and it continues up to March, till March, and it takes 175 days. After sowing the seed means it takes almost 6 months. The maturity of the plant is judged by drying leaves and red berries. The roots are cut into small pieces for uses. Number three, Withania ashwagandha represent a drug of two kinds of phytochemicals present in it, and these secondary metabolites, namely the alkaloids and lactone steroids. It also contains dozens of heterogeneous alkaloids also, and the tropine alkaloids are accompanied by hygrine, that is pyrrolidine derivative. Second, that is cuscohygrine, that is 2 pyrrolidine molecules, and 3 alpha triloxytropine. All structures I have already discussed, what I have mentioned here. So these are all very important phytochemicals present in ashwagandha. So, number 4, is all are the medicinal importance and uses in India and in Indian subcontinent of ashwagandha, and it has lot of applications. So I have mentioned here one by one. Number 4, ashwagandha is similar to ginseng. Actually, ginseng is a Chinese plant which is very rich in steroid as well as alkaloid. But ginseng is very, very costly. We cannot afford, and we are getting that is in Withania somnifera plant root. All those constituent the same which are present in ginseng. That's why we can substitute that Chinese ginseng plant for our use, because this root is very cheap as compared to ginseng, but it is far less expensive. That is ginseng. Ashwagandha is the herb for muscle, bone marrow, and semen. Actually, main is that it can increase the strength, elasticity, or we can say health of your muscles, your bone marrow, and also your semen. Semen means sometimes its viscosity and the count of sperm. So that's why mainly in India it is used in Indian system of Ayurveda for these 3 purposes. Of course, there are a lot of uses, but these 3 are main. That if somebody is having general weakness or very weak or aging, muscles are not strong, then it is given bone marrow to improve, and also that is semen. And Withania ashwagandha is used for weakness, tissue deficiency, chronic diseases like asthma, bronchitis, and some liver problem, that is chronic diseases. Lack of sleep is a very good sedative. All these I have already mentioned, but one by one I am discussing here. Lack of sleep, nervous exhaustion means once you are totally nervous, so in that case it can improve nervousness. And then sexual weakness, it is very much effective in the case of sexual weakness. And problem of old age, loss of memory, that is dementia or Alzheimer's. And I have already mentioned here lastly that since 2012 until today, up to 18, 19, I have gone through a lot of research publications and lot of research papers are coming that this Withenia somnifera root, or we can call in Indian language ashwagandha root, is very effective for dementia, those people who have memory loss, and it can reverse the memory, and also it can reverse the Alzheimer's. So nowadays lot of research is going on and they are successful to isolate some 3 new alkaloids. All those I am going to mention. And loss of memory, loss of muscular energy, sperm, thoria, insomnia, paralysis, multiple sclerosis, weak eyes, rheumatism, cough, anemia, infertility. For weak pregnant women, it helps to stabilize the fetus. Number 5. So, I mean, these medicinal properties of ashwagandha, nothing is left, we can say, in general. Starting from chronic disease up to simple health condition, for general health, ashwagandha is added, is used, is given, especially in India. It's a very important medicine. It's very important ingredient for preparation of many medicines in India. That is ashwagandha, and that is known as Withenia somnifera, or commonly called Withenia, or we can call it winter cherry. And number 5, recently some new alkaloids are isolated, I have already told you, and those new alkaloids are and hydrogen, and with somine and anaferine, and some I have already given hygrine structures. So some other derivatives are there, means some may be functional groups, some other side chains are there. They are all the nucleus of either 5-member nitrogenous or 6-member nitrogenous nucleus. So some 3 more alkaloids are added from ashwagandha plant, and that is, the roots have been also used as liver tonic, anti-inflammatory agent, and more recently to treat asthma, ulcers, anxiety, neurological disorder, and Parkinson's disease. Recently, research publications starting from 2012 to 2018 suggest that it induces memory loss. So lot of pharmacology is going on ashwagandha nowadays, because it is very much neuro generative drug. The root means it can enhance, it can induce the memory loss, it can reduce the symptom of Alzheimer's, means long-term memory loss. So this is the latest publications on ashwagandha. I am talking of 2020. These papers are coming, and 3 those alkaloids are also reported, and these alkaloids are responsible of its neurological properties, and it can improve a lot even in the production of neurochemicals, neurohormones like dopamine, like serotonin. And secondly, lot of papers, they are suggesting that it has very good effect in maintaining the antioxidant mechanism in the brain cells. So once we are saying antioxidant mechanism, it means that it is drastically reducing the antioxidants, means free radicals in the brain, and when the free radicals are drastically reduced in the brain, means inflammation is reduced, and in brain, if oxidative stress and inflammation is reduced, definitely your brain is going to recover. in its memory, in its function. That's why a lot of publications are there today regarding its use to regain the memory loss, that is called dementia, short memory, and long memory loss, that is called Alzheimer's. So, that is in asthma, ulcer, anxiety, neurological disorder, and Parkinson's disease. Parkinson's disease also is nerve disease. It is also helpful in that, and it is also because of the oxidative stress. And then recent research publication from 2012 to 18 suggests that it induces memory loss, improves antioxidant mechanism, that I have already given you the explanation, and reversing Alzheimer's disease. So, Withania root, or we can call it in Indian language Ashwagandha root, is a miracle. Is a very potent, very important drug, and that is used for multi-purpose, for lot of medicinal purposes. So with this I will stop. Thank you very much for watching the lecture.